Good morning, welcome to Nifty Prediction. My name is Narendran. To join my WhatsApp group, I am charging 500 rupees per month. You will get advanced prediction details as well as calls in the group. If you like my research, if you want to support my research, you can donate me using this Google Pay and Phone Pay and Paytm. If you want any query, you can WhatsApp me in the same GPay number. Let's go to the Nifty, how it has closed on Friday. Nifty ended up in the flat positive 15,856.05. 32 points in the positive, 0.20% in the positive, opened around 18,856.80, which is well above the previous closing. Low went around 15,768.40 and high went around 899.80. Let's go to our prediction review. In our prediction, all data are in the positive, but there are some bearish warning signal there, around 3 bearish warning signal. As per the data, it is all in the positive, so which means it is a bullish market, but all four indications are in the positive, means pre-open in the positive, means the maximum 80% of the time market will end up in the positive range. But there are certain rules which because we have a 80% target as well in the positive side, 1.22%, but it was not able to hit due to certain parameters which still matching because of the bearish and extreme bearish stop loss are still intact, so that the market is not able to go further beyond to certain limit. I'll explain you with our chart. As per the pre-opening, it is well above the previous closing, but it given a all its positive points and came down to heavily on the downside due to we have only one support level, because if the support level is breaking, that is the bullish stop loss. If the support level is breaking, then it will go multiples of it. We have saw so many times 0.03% means it will go 0.06, 0.09, and multiples of it will go. So that is where the market has gone beyond towards the certain level, and it has went 55 points, which means if you take every 0.03 points, then we can I'll edit and explain you that 30, which gives 10. So here I would like to give number 12, so we will get multiples of 12. If you see the number, it is exactly matching. So the low, after the low got matched multiple of 12 times, which is 0.36%. So the market has went down around 55-56 points and then started to recover. So that is where our data is aligning those multiples we are given, because whenever the data is shown less number of support or less number of resistance level, we can get the next levels of resistance with multiples of it, so it will match. At the same time, the market start to recover from the low towards to the positive, which is not broken this particular 15,901, so that is also matching. So that is the reason it is not able to go beyond that level. The bearish level stop loss is intact, so the market is not able to go further downside. So we knew anything below V2 level, if the market is opens, the market will always try to go down towards the negative side. That is called extreme bearish zone. So that is where the market opened in the positive, but still it given up from that particular level almost 90, 85 to 90 points in the opening within 15-20 minutes. Then after reaching the low around 12 times of the support level 1, then it is started to recover from that level and close in recovered from around 32 points. And I can explain you how there are some new rules also I have applied. So if you check, this is the range the market has kept high, 75 points from the previous closing. If you check, the number will match around 75 points, and the lower side there is no negative because of only one support level. But you can see there are two occasions the market has closed, shown the closing level around 50%, which means 33.62 points, and here is also shown 50% of the negative side, which means 33. So that is where the market has closed. So which we can easily find how the trends are going to be. The market has shown the bearish zone, so that is where the bearish side we are taking. If it is on the bullish side, means the bullish side, which is 300 to 26 156 75, so that 75 got hit from the previous close. If you check from the previous close, you will get 75 points added, means this particular number you will get exactly. So that is where the data we are tracking, recently updated data. So we are right now checking how to get those informations. Let's go to the calls. What are the calls we given? Because we knew that there are certain levels which we have these two targets on the positive side as well downside. So we have bought both options, 600 call option as well as 15,700 put option in the market price. Once the market fall down, we started to book the profit around 15,700 put option at 59. When it gone around 60 plus, I asked to keep somewhere around 50, or even you can exit in the 59 current market price itself. These are all the small software buying and selling which we are right now checking. It's ended up book profit around 137, which is smaller amount of money because of we investing only 1,000 rupees. Out of 1,000, it booked a profit of 13% to the 14%. So we are just tracking how the software is working. So we will increase the pricing amount according to the success. So, and let's go to the prediction for Friday. We are expecting a big downside around more than 2%. So we holding one small put option extra. I asked to buy small 10 to 20 rupees, or even whatever the price they are willing to take risks, because anything is on the weekly, it is always having the risk involved. This is the Monday data of 75% showing bearish side, and the bearish side is heavy 2.92% on the negative side, comparing with positive 1.55. So which means there is involved of bearish trend on Monday, but we need to wait how the pre-market is going to open, because there is a evenly poised in the absolute frequency, which means 33% chances of bullish still, even though 75% chances are showing in the bearish side, but still it has a potential to close a positive as well. Why? Because whenever we get the evenly poised, those days Nifty has a full freedom to go bullish or flat or bearish. So which means nobody can able to predict the market. If they are predicting, they need to have a luck with them, because 33.33% chances on both sides and the flat side. So which means we may not conclusively tell that this is the end scenario in the pre-opening itself. It might oscillate from lower to higher or higher to lower. It might close in the flat as well. So nobody can predict. It is bit of luck you need to have to trade. So you must have to keep both options in hand. Trading one side is like a hero zero call. You must have to do on those. These are the support and resistance levels. If anything opens below volatile 2, which more than 112.58 points negative, then only the market goes extremely bearish. Otherwise, if anything opens in between negative somewhere 30 40 50 or even 60 80 points, still has the potential to kept somewhere low around 15,743 or 733 range. Then the market having the potential to recover as well. So we need to watch out how things are going to be, because if the market is opens in the volatile zone V1 and V2, which means 33.30 to 112, if anything market in between opens, we need to play much more cautious. Why? Because if the volatile one stop loss is not breaking 15,832.75 is not breaking, or the next level, which is 15,829, so 15,839 839.09, these two levels are not breaking, market is still having potential to fall even to 29 to 350, even 460 range. So these are the key levels which we need to watch out on Monday. If those clear levels are breaking, then the low might have the potential to keep somewhere around 15,007, 15,733.47. So this might be the low. We have somewhere 15,721 as a target, but still the target might not having the chances to hit, but still we need to keep both options in hand, and the call option as well as put option. So if this particular level is not breaking, then the market is having potential to grow from this level to positive average, which is 15,680, sorry, 15,968.63. So which means we have the pending target 15,969.75 as well. So that particular target is not having much difference from the positive average. So this is the pending target, and we have a downside pending target 15,721 as well. So these two pending target which we need to watch out. So that is the reason you must have to keep both options in hand. If anything gap down, too much gap down, we need to play even more cautiously, because if the market is opens too much gap down, then it might require a bit and then once again started to fall down heavily. So that kind of a market is on Monday. Let's see how the market is going to give us on Monday. And these are all the levels which I'm talking about. The target of two positive side 15,969.75 and downside 15,721.98, both two targets. If the market is having control on the bearish, it might close somewhere around 170 points. That is what the new data is telling. But the par value is something interesting, because if the market is pre-opens anything above this 137 points, the market is having potential to recover towards the positive side, even 15,932 to 16 to 24. So all we need to check out how the pre-opening is going to be. The minus 60, 70 or even 50 is not going to impact on the bearish side. It has to be more than 112, 113 points in the gap down. These are all the data which shows there are certain scenarios which we can expect. The market is might have the chances to keep this as a high as per this particular data 875. If it is not breaking, then this might be the high. Then market might have the chances to go heavily on the bearish side. On the other hand, these are the extreme bearish market I'm talking about. If the market, on the other hand, if the market is not breaking beyond 15,820 or 10 5 to 10 points difference is fine. It's not breaking, it might go having the chances of extreme bullish. These are all the certain small rule, but as per clearly our data, 75% chances are there to go bearish. So all we need to watch out is how the low is going to get. If the low is breaking 826, then 779, then it might started to fall down, and probably 15,875 is the high. So it is not going to be easy to predict at this point of time, because the market still having the potential to go. But as per the new data of tracking, these are all the new closing numbers. If it is a bullish market, then the closing numbers might have chances to close somewhere 94 points in the positive, 15,950 having the chance. If the market is on the volatile, then it has a potential to close somewhere 15,732. And this is the extreme bearish, this is the extreme bullish, this is the extreme bearish, this is the volatile. So all three is there, but still these are all the remaining with those number of targets. We are given the percentage of our four indicators with those numbers. These are all the probability of possibility. So if the market is bullish, completely bullish, so 94 points in the positive. And if the market is 75% bullish and 25% bearish, which means 71 points in the positive, 85% in the negative, which means it is evenly poised, 71 plus and 85 minus. If the market is little bit on the bearish side, then the high might be go 47 points positive, then the lower might go 175, 170 points on the lower side. If the market is still extremely bearish, which means somewhat bearish means it has a potential. This is where the data is right now aligning, but still there is a bullish warning signal. So we might not tell how it is going to be. We will check this data with the result and track how the things are matching. It will match anywhere in the data, but we need to fine tune to get the exact signal. So this data will help us in the future to find where the market is going to align with. So if the market is not breaking somewhere around 23 or 24, 30, roughly 10 points higher and lower, if the market is not going beyond the positive side, then we might expect market will go down to 55 points. If the market is goes breaks 40 or 50 or 70, then the lower side will be restricted with 85 to 170, something kind of range. And if the market is not breaking the previous closing, which means zero positive side, then the market is having potential to go. These are all the levels, which 85 points in the negative, 255 points in the negative, and 341 points in the negative, and then 170. So these are all the possible points, which means if the market is not even touching the positive side, means there is a potential to close 85 points in the negative, 170 points in the negative, 255 points in the negative, and 341 points in the negative. So watch out the previous closing. If the previous closing is not breaking at all, then we have a clear picture that the market is going to close in the negative as well. So let's see how the market is going to give us on Monday, and we will check. This is the data for the yesterday, which exactly matching high, as I told. That is what the earlier message which I showed. So that is the example which I given earlier, and the data is exactly matching. The high is around 75 points, the low is around 55 points, and the closing around 32. So the data is pretty much working. So we will track these datas, how things are giving us, and so it will be helping us in the future to get the exact price. Let's see how the market is going to give us on Monday. Thank you.